Good morning. Morning, and good morning, and welcome to your Monday morning meditation at 7 a.m. This is live, so I'm going to give people a few moments chance to pop in onto the live stream as we settle in. And just a quick note before we do get going, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I'd really appreciate you clicking that subscribe button and you'll get notified when I upload. We live stream every Monday and I upload a video every Wednesday, okay? And boop a like on this particular video as well. That'd be awesome. And just a quick note about next week's class, I'm going to be teaching you how to meditate using mala beads or meditation beads, okay? So have those ready for next week. But for this week, we're going back to the breath that we used last week, this uprising breath, this sort of waking up breath. The tone, the Ujjayi at the back of your throat should be just enough for you. So don't go crazy with this, feeling like everyone's got to hear you. And it's not so soft that it's not really going to do anything. So you want to find that nice sort of middle ground where it's enough to wake you up for the morning, but not over sort of make you sort of really sort of agitate you or annoy you. Okay, so find that gentle balance. So like we did last week, find a tone at the back of your throat. I see a couple of people on already, so good morning to you, whether you're watching this on record, and I'll have a chat to you after class as well. Okay, so take a comfy seat, making sure that your skull is stacked over your shoulders are stacked over your hips, and finding that tone at the back of the throat like we did last week, that ocean breath, it's also known as. And maybe the first couple of rounds you do try quite hard to find it, and then lessen it off so it just becomes this gentle noticing, a gentle noise and a gentle vibration. Turn your palms up today and pincer your index finger and thumb together and let the other three fingers just gently curl in. There's a little bend to your elbows. And keep going with this breath just for a couple of rounds. As we are working with that sound at your throat, I often find that there's a tendency to get a little bit tight down the side of the neck and especially hold your jaw a bit tensely. So just for a moment, allow your lower jaw to go slack and move that lower jaw around a couple of times to make sure that we don't hold tension there as we create the tone. And then let's all together take a deep Ujjayi breath in and a long Ujjayi breath out. Noticing whether you find that easier to make that balanced tone on the inhale or the exhale. So as you get used to that, can you make the volume and the tone equal for both? The sound, the volume is equal top to bottom and bottom to top. Take about 3 more rounds like this and I'll be quieter. And I want you to visualize a pool of energy right down by your tailbone, just slightly in front of your tailbone. It's where our energy, our Kundalini energy, is said to reside. In its stiller form, right at your center of gravity in the base of your pelvis. So imagine you're breathing in and out to that space. Take a lovely long inhale. And as you exhale, are really allowed to focus on that space, the Muladhara down in your tailbone. And then as you begin to inhale, imagine that energy, that light source drawing up the inside of your spine. This is your Sushumna Nadi. Almost picture it trickling up the inside, around your back of your kidneys, up into around the heart, up in front of your throat, and then right up inside your skull, right to the top of your head. And allow the exhale, the tone, the vibration to then move in the same plane. Track it all the way down your spine, just in front of the spine, down into your root again. And then keep going. Feel this flow. It's not a straight line. It moves with the shape of your spine, with the shape of you to the top of your head. And then track it back down. Inhale. And exhale. Keep this going. You may notice right at the very top there's a minute pause as you switch into the exhale. And down at the bottom again, there's a minute pause as you switch into the inhale. And allow this rhythm and this imagery to draw you into a pattern, almost like a little trance. Get into its perfect rhythm, its perfect flow. In and out, in and out. So for a few breaths here, I'll be quieter once more. Dive into that rhythm. The rhythm you create is likely tuned into your heartbeat, your unique flow, which will be different to mine. naturally rising up from within you. A natural pulse, a natural vibration, rising up from inside you. And now, just sit, let the imagery go, let the technique go, and sit with the energy of whatever it is you've created, the stillness or still-erness. A little bit more quiet, the ability to listen as we let the technique go and sit in this space together for another minute or so. This little bit of magic. This is what we're looking for in our meditation, no matter what technique we use. And this is what we want to remind ourselves is present in us. Remind ourselves daily, or as often as we can. So breathe this little bit of, however you want to describe it, Zen, magic, quietude to you for about 3 more breaths. Really let it infiltrate you. And our practice is to try and remember this is here as we step into our day or our week. Constant reminder to you of this place, never not present. Take another deep breath. You can let go of your mudra, bring your hands to Anjali Mudra. Bow your head to your heart. Thank you for turning up. Let's take a deep breath in. Now, obviously, if you find yourself in the zone here, you're more than welcome to stay a little longer. Otherwise, as you begin to open your eyes, take this into your day. Namaste. Well done. Okay, so that's just another way of taking that Ujjayi and working with it to bring you to that place of stillness. All these tools to bring you to that zone. Okay, so if you're online, if you're watching it on recording, probably bye-bye now. Don't forget to boot the like and bring your mala next week. If you're here live, maybe you want to say hello to me so I know who you are and who's here. And I know there's time lag, but hello, Justine. Good morning. Lovely to see you. All right. I hope you got some mala, Justine, and we can work with them next week. Let me know if you've used them before. You can send me another message. All right. Well, I know there's time lags and stuff. Some of you are on TVs and things that you can't chat to me. So if you're on recording, put it in the comments later. All right. So see you next week. Bring your mala beads, everybody. And thank you for joining me. Bye for now.